Phase 10 Twist, how to play. The rules are the same as regular Phase 10 except for these changes. For a refresher of those rules, check out this video. The object of the game is to move your piece around the board to move past Phase 10 first. Place the twist phase cards in the card holder. Place the game board in the center of the table and the card tray in the middle. Place the deck in the card tray and flip over one card into each of the other empty sections to form 3 discard piles. Each player picks a colored pawn and places it on the number 1 start space. You can stack pawns on top of each other to save space. At the start of your turn, you can draw a card from the top of the draw deck or any one of the 3 discard piles. When you discard, you may discard to any discard pile of your choice. If you draw the last card from a discard pile, then you must discard back onto that empty section of the tray. When you play a skip, instead of playing it in the discard pile, place it in front of the player you are skipping. Players may only have 1 skip in front of them at a time. When your turn comes, you are skipped. Remove the skip and set it aside. Then your turn ends. Shuffle all the skips back into the deck at the start of the next hand. If a skip is the first card flipped in a discard pile, then flip over another card on top of it. You are allowed to pick up skips from a discard pile. You may not create a phase only consisting of wild cards. There must be at least 1 natural card in it. The phase you are on is indicated by your piece's location on the board. Everyone moves their pawn after each hand as follows. 3 spaces if you went out by getting rid of all of your cards. 2 spaces if you completed your phase but did not go out. 1 space if you didn't complete your phase, except when you are on the Phase 10 space. Then you can only advance to win by completing a phase or going out. You are allowed to skip over the Phase 10 space by moving 2 or 3 from a space before it. If you land on a twist space, then, after the next hand is dealt, you may either choose to complete one of the 2 phases that are on either side of your twist space on the board, or you can draw a twist phase card. At the end of the next hand, if you don't make your twist phase, then you must go backwards 1 space. If you do make it, then you move forward 4 spaces, and if you win out, you move ahead 6 spaces. You do not need to reveal what twist phase you are working on until after you lay it down. If you are doing a phase to the side of the twist phase you are on, then you move like normal. The first player to move past Phase 10 wins. If it is a tie, then the player who went out on the last hand is the winner. If the tie is between 2 players who laid down but didn't go out, then the player with the lowest total in their hand wins. Number cards are worth their number, skips are 15, and wilds are 25.